Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is November 25th, 2015, and today is Wednesday morning. Looking at the economic calendar this morning, there's only one or two numbers coming out of the United States at 3:30 South African time. Core retail sales and weekly unemployment numbers. We're not going to have the weekly unemployment numbers tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving in the United States and it's a public holiday. And incidentally, most of the markets in the U.S. will be closed. As such, many of the commodities and many of the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ will be closed as well. So if you have due positions in them, just make sure that you act accordingly and just realize that tomorrow it's going to be closed. Looking at the Forex market, let's start with the EURUSD. Again, we're just flatlining here. We're jumping a little bit, 20, 30 pips, but I still feel that we're weak. Nothing big happening in it, and I don't expect anything big to happen in it in the next day or two. But as such, always keep an eye on it. It's definitely something going on. Looking at the gold, okay, this did move yesterday. We moved about 10 points in the past 2 days. We bounced off this 1068, and that was a resistance level, guys. And it's hard to pick bottoms, okay? It wasn't a high probability trade. If some people were shorted going into this to this level, thinking it was going to break lower, definitely needed to cover their shorts. And right now we're at 1078. I don't think that we're rallying yet. We may find ourselves in a trading range until we find another trend. But I do feel that we've a little bit showed that we have a new support level here at 1066-ish, 1070, 1068-ish, and we're just $10 off of that low. So just keep an eye on that, okay? Looking at oil, also we've bounced a further 25 cents, 30 cents from yesterday. Again, we bounced off of the low of 40.54 and now at 43.07. I would say that this is the top of the range. Maybe an idea to short it here, and the anticipation is going to go back to $40. But just again, act accordingly. But those are some of the two major players of the past day or two in terms of volatility. Looking at the Dow, we were unchanged yesterday, about a plus 19 points, which is really a joke. I mean, looking at this chart, you could see how far we've gone in the past couple of days. I mean, it's really nothing to really write home about besides last week, which we had this rally towards the end of last week. But at this week, not really much going on. So it's something that you just got to keep an eye on. We may rally on Friday in the Dow Jones. That historically does happen, so keep an eye on that. But looking at the Turkish Lira, okay, everybody knows yesterday was a crazy day in Turkey. Turkey shot down a Russian plane, and obviously this fends for the markets, okay? So this is the USD Turkish Lira, and its symbol is USDTRY. It really, well, the dollar rallied. The Turkish Lira got much weaker based on what happened yesterday. You may want to fade this move, okay? We look like we're leveling off here, so you may want to fade this move in the anticipation it's going to correct itself. I don't think Turkey and Russia are going to go into World War III over one plane. So this is something that's classical of like a emotional, distressful kind of trade. This is where traders are able to take advantage of the situation because they're looking at what's going on. So if you do have a sharp eye for this and do get a chance to see how it develops throughout the day and what happens in the news, you may want to trade, you may want to short this, okay? Because this is the type of reaction, and then we have a fade to the reaction, or what we call a correction. So this may be a trading opportunity. It's just an idea there out for you as another possibility, as we've pretty much flatlined almost across the board in most of the Forex symbols this week. Remember, it's a holiday week this week, and especially after some of the things that unfolded, unfortunately, in Paris last week, things are a little bit cautious. Okay, so we're not chugging Not everybody is feeling so secure about the markets with what's going on. That truly should have reflected in the gold rallying a little bit, but as you can see, the gold is relatively very weak. So that might be an idea moving forward. But that's the wrap up today. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading, and I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.